Ladies and gents, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is Orbital Potato. This is Evil Bank Manager. We are indeed continuing, as we were. We are about a quarter of the way through the game. I believe there is 200 turns. And we are, 144 turns until away to the end. 144 turns from the end. That's what I mean to say. Our financial situation is pretty darn good. How do we rank on the world scale? We're in 7th. We could conceivably be 6th very, very shortly indeed. We operate in 4 countries around the world, which I believe is probably the most countries. These countries here, they just have a much larger number of regions, so that would be France or whatever any large country, maybe. What other large countries are there over here? What is this? Is this Russia? Okay, fine. Russia's a pretty big country. China's a pretty big country, or Ming's a pretty big country. Yeah, so there's a couple of fairly substantial countries. Anyway, we are invested. We're invested in 4 different places at the moment, and I do believe that we are going to win. We ended up swinging the tide of battle for the Himalayas over here. That was pretty important. And now we are also involved in the Yas Island and Jassa conflict, which I do believe is in the Middle East, right here. There's 2 turns left to go on that. We've invested in Bani Yas, which is this one. Yes, I do believe we've invested in Bani Yas, and I think we're going to win. I think it's going to be, an easy battle for us. Easy battle. It might not be the case. It might be a little bit difficult. We might lose out, but we'll certainly keep a close eye and make sure that hopefully things go our way. More war. Someone commented, by the way, thank you very much. Saying that apparently I'm due to be notified whenever the IMF auctions happen. I'm not so sure if that's the case, but we'll certainly find out. Okay, let's go and see what we want to do. We want to invest in some property. Not really taken by anything here. The iron mine would be quite nice, and so would the cottage. Also the topaz, that would be quite nice. Could perhaps look into getting that organized. For now, we can just get ourselves some resources, and we can also get ourselves. We can also, not give ourselves. We can also offer out a loan. We want some large profit per move, 5.5%. That's pretty much the biggest that we're going to get. Non-repayment is 11%, but we'll just chase them down anyway. We're going to do that. I am also going to buy the topaz deposit. The cottage would be kind of nice, but I don't think that we're going to be able to scrape together enough pennies in order to make that happen. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to go back to the war interface, and then we are going to sell some stuff. We get 9.3 here. What's the market price? I think I'm pretty much assuming that we just get the market price. I am completely wrong. We get way better than the market price. Okay, so it is absolutely worth us always getting involved in wars and getting better than the market price. Yeah, okay, absolutely. Well, sign me up to that. That's a great deal. What else do we want to get rid of? Is there anything else that we really care about getting rid of right now? Topaz is going to go up. Price of furs is going to only continue to go up as well. Price of furniture is going to go down, so let's sell off some furniture. It's not much, but it is a little bit of something. Good. We also need to make sure that we are continually improving relations with people, because I am conscious of the fact that we're in levels of distrust with everyone. To me, that's just a little bit like, I don't really know. Can you be? Can you really be that bad? Bump that up. Bump that up. Bump that up. Bump that up. Sure. Okay, so that puts us at a pretty even level with everyone. I don't honestly understand any of this nonsense. I really don't. Like, we can buy into this. We can... That's not English. Yeah, that's not English. You know, so we can buy into this, but I'm not really sure. Not really sure how it works, and I don't really want to get involved in it too much at the moment. But that's okay. We're gonna deal with this. What I'm gonna do in preparation for turn either 59 or 60, I'm gonna sell up. So anything that we can buy this turn, unless it is really, really, really good, we're gonna be saving our cash. There's a cottage, and that's about it, really. I tell you what, we'll buy the France, the furs in France. Oh, and speaking of, let's quickly have a little look at the map. Did we win? Oh boy, yes we did. Yeah, we did. We completely took over the island of Bahrain. Oh look, by the way, here it popped up. IMF trades. It's disappeared. Next turn, there will be a round of IMF trades. Okay, fine. We're gonna pretty much sell off all of our resources because we want to have as much free cash as possible. A war began in the region where you have property. Yeah, I mean, we have property in this region, but only because I mistakenly invested in it. But I reckon we could actually swing the tide of this war, you know, and invest in Aragon. 126 to open up that market. Now, if we were to win the war for Aragon, is that a gold castle? What on earth is that? Yeah, if we were to win the war for them, would we be able to sell off our property? I can't remember what we actually have in Aragon. Where is it? Industry. Yeah. Would we? It's only 2,000, so it's not actually that much. But it would be nice if we could get rid of it. We've also got a 4,000 investment in Marrakesh, also kind of nice. Ah, okay, so rather than scrolling down here and completely messing up the zoom, I can just drag. That's fine. Okay, first things first, we need to make sure that we are completely up to date with all of our weapons manufacturing. Let's get that. We could actually join the war in here, just so that we get better deals. Sure, 9.3. That's such a good deal. That is such a good deal. All right, sell that off. It's a better price than we would get in the market. Let's also see what we can do here. We can sell off all the topaz, all of our furs, all of our pepper, and all of our furniture. I think we actually want to sell it all off, purely because it gives us the free capital to play around with next turn. It's still saying that we have some resources. I thought I got rid of everything. We still got stone. Ah, that's something that we need to bear in mind, because I am very, very hungry to get an upgrade. I absolutely want to try and get an upgrade, and we actually have everything that we require except a bunch of little niceties, which, you know, we can just buy in anyway. This allows us to upgrade a whole bunch of buildings, and that would be really, really good for us. So we'll try and do that. Is there a problem here with cash? Nope. Seems like there's not. I would grant a loan, and I am going to grant a loan, but I'm not going to grant a loan this turn. Why is this highlighting as green? Green usually is only highlighted when there is something to action. But I'm not going to action anything. It's fine. Okay, cool. Pretty happy with this. I think that we can go confidently into the next turn. There's no iron to turn into anything. We've already turned everything into everything that we possibly can. Good. Okay, let's go to the next turn and hope that we're able to win ourselves a big pot of money. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Oh, yes, the stone. I am going to sell it all off. I'm going to sell it all off. And is that everything? Ah, no, we got a little bit of grain as well. Sell off all the grain. So we should have, yeah, pretty much nothing in resources. Let's go to the next turn. How much am I willing to spend on this? I'm willing to spend pretty much everything that I've got. Wow, 40,000 bucks. That is, that's not something, Banco General, that's not something that I can really compete with, actually. That's big money. That is big money. Banco General, They were the 4th in the world. We're moving up there. We're moving up there quite fast. But that's still irritating how they managed to get that. Okay, it is what it is. We need to keep an eye on the war in Spain. That is something that I'm conscious of. Create a new batch of weapons. Yeah, I'm going to worry about that in just a minute. Tree felling, that's not really an industry. Well, I suppose it is an industry, but it's not really an occupation. That's fine. An emerald mine. Interesting. A land allotment. I think we're going to buy the cottage and the emerald mine. There we go. And... oh, excuse me? Why am I not allowed to buy anything? I was only allowed to buy one thing? That seems like complete nonsense. There we go. Cool. Okay, that's given us enough spare change, I guess, to upgrade the headquarters, which is lovely. It means that we can try and get a bunch of upgrades elsewhere. In fact, we could potentially upgrade it again. Oh no, we need to be operating in 11 regions. That's fine. I think we're actually close to that. I don't know how many we're in currently. Does it say here? It doesn't say here, but we're in about 8, I think, something like that. And if we can get invested in Spain, then that would be really, really good. Let's give out a loan. Oh, in fact, no. Before we give out loans, let's improve our espionage building. Man, it's kind of annoying that I have to buy stone, given the fact that I sold off so much last time. But it doesn't matter. It's fine. Let's upgrade you. Let's also upgrade you. Sure. We'll just pay for the stone. I know it's annoying. It is what it is. Upgrade you. Yep. Can we upgrade you? Sure. Farms. Ooh, do we actually need to get any upgrades for any of our storage? No, not really. We're fine for everything. We've got 4 out of 5 industry. Things in industry, but that's about it. Yeah. No, that seems fine. Everything seems good to me. So we've got that upgraded, that upgraded. Can we upgrade again? It says we can. Now, I believe that... what level can we upgrade to now? We can upgrade espionage to level 5. Yeah, headquarters to level 6. What? We can upgrade headquarters to level 6. I don't understand this. Investment can go up to level 5, so surely we can get another upgrade to espionage? Yeah, it turns out that we totally can. Can we get another upgrade to espionage? No, we need headquarters to be the next level up before we can do that. Okay, fine. We get another upgrade here. 1,900. No, honestly, I will... actually, no, I will invest in that. But we should probably hold off next time. Just to save up a little bit of cash. Anyway, let's go about getting some more employees. I want to hire a bunch of expensive people. 12's not quite good enough, I'm afraid. 18 for the guards. I'll hire you for that. The guards are not up to scratch yet, but we are going to we're going to work on that. We need to basically find 2 more staff for investment, 1 more staff for credits, and 2 more staff for espionage, and 1 more staff member for the guards. Credits, you can absolutely be hired with a 19 like that. There we go. Pop you in there. Who else? You are dreadful. You are okay, but we've already got people to do credits. You are better than that guy, but... oh my goodness. I have to hire this guy. He's a level 31, for goodness sake. That's crazy. Okay, you're dismissed, and you are now... wow. You're blooming good. Nope. 17 for guards. Nope. I don't want guards. I want something else other than guards. 15's not bad. No. 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 No, nothing. Nothing really at all. Maybe if I go over here and then click on that button, will that make a difference? Shouldn't really make a difference. 20. Level 20 credits. It's pretty good, honestly. But, no. Find... No. Okay, I'm not going to risk it anymore. I'm going to leave it at that. I'm also going to save, just in case there is some nonsense, because I hired an extra guy. It might, you know, muck me around and mean that I can't deal with this, but it's fine. You'll be happy to know, since the last time that we visited the save screen here, they've actually removed the download button, and they've just, you know, changed the button to load. Okay, put that in there. Turn 59. Great. Continue. Beautiful. Next turn. Okay, perfect. Yeah, let's go and check on the status of this war. I believe we did join, and it looks like Aragon is gonna win. We'll continue to sell them weapons as long as we have the opportunity to do so. Go back to the exchange. Let's see if we can buy any property. Ooh. A couple of good ones here. Would love to get a hold of another cottage. I've started to grow on cottages, honestly. I have. I've started to like them more and more and more. Cool. Am I going to sell everything right now? I am going to sell everything after I turn it into weapons and after I sell those weapons to Spain. So let's get that. Boom. Let's sell to Spain. Sell. There we go. It's crazy to me how selling weapons to a country counts as investment into them, because you basically get an instantaneous return on that investment because you sell them weapons. You get money. So it's really, really nice. Is there perhaps any other impact that we can have? It's not. See, the problem is that there's not that many small countries that we can invest in. I say that, though. You're a small country. 3 turns left on that. Honestly, I don't feel like we want to invest in any more countries at the moment. Not really. I feel like we're in quite a good place, and we just, you know, we sort of just need to make sure that we're expanding our investment, so to speak. We need to just be investing in more houses and more stuff in general. Okay, I'm going to sell off everything. And the reason that I'm going to do that is because I very, very, very much want to buy an expensive house here. Or 2 expensive houses, actually. One there. Does it not allow me to buy more than 1? Why am I only allowed to buy 1 each turn? Well, I'm buying the most expensive thing each turn, so I suppose that's okay. We need to keep a lookout for the next IMF bidding. I want to build up money. I actually do want to get that all squared away. I want to win. I do want to do that. Okay, we cannot, unfortunately, offer all of this money out as a loan this turn, so we're going to go to the next turn and be happy with that. Okay, let's see if we can invest in anything. Stone, grain, tea. I'll buy a tea plantation, a tea garden, sure. Diversify my investments a little bit. Looks like we're on course to significantly win that war. Now, because we don't have access, I'm not sure if it's actually going to make a difference. I'm not even sure if we're going to be able to sell off our property. All I'm interested in is winning the war so that we can sell it off. And of course, I'm interested in making money in the process, which is really, really important. But apart from that, not really bothered about that war in the slightest. Let me just have a quick check to make sure that we're not over our maximum limit. Looks fine to me. See, if we could get rid of this and this, then we would be fine. But unfortunately, that's not the way that the cookie crumbles. It is what it is. We're 6th in the world. We're closing. We're closing on Berkeley's bank. We're closing on Berkeley's bank. We've got a little bit of spare change, so why don't we take this opportunity to find ourselves some more employees. Oh my goodness. These guys are really bad at espionage. I mean that in, like, the nicest way possible. Everyone that we come across is bad at espionage. Okay, that's a problem. Did I just... Okay, I dipped below there for a second, and I thought that we didn't have any resources to sell. Turn into weapons first. Man, this is super tedious. I wish that we could just create, like, an automatic system, which would allow us to automatically make weapons each turn. But unfortunately, that's not the way that it works. So we have to do it all manually. Sell all. Yeah, I'm not really caring about the prices that we're getting. I think I would rather just, like, you know, less muck around with the sort of specifics of it and instead try and focus on the sort of the big deal and try and get ourselves... You're going to get fired immediately, dude. Yeah, I want to focus on sort of the more macro level stuff. You're getting hired. Yes, please. Find more. Find more. Find more. 14. You're pretty good. I'll hire you for now. And I'll hire you and get rid of you. I know, bit of a waste of money. Don't really care. It's fine. So we got a bunch of influence coming in. A whole bunch of influence. Wait, did I just... Okay, I'm going to see if I can actually find someone that's slightly better than either one of these guys. 14, that's not good enough. 15, that's not really good enough either. I'm chewing through our money fairly fast at this rate. Okay, I'm not going to invest any more in that. We've looked for the candidate. He's not coming forward. Let's try and find 2 more people that we can hire in the investment area. You're good. No one? You're good enough. Cool. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that's up to our full complement of staff. Everyone except the guards. Sure. I'm not going to throw any more money down the drain, thank you. I'm fine with that. Okay, so... Yeah, we're increasing our expenses each turn, but I do think that it's going to be worth it. The war began in Eastern Island region where you have property. Oh, goody, goody, goody. I am actually very, very happy with that. It means that we've got a chance to actually improve Ireland. Yeah, this is going to be a big deal, actually. So you're going to war with England. All we need to do is join with Ireland and sell them a bunch of weapons. That's it. That is the key to success. And in fact, we could invest everything in Ireland. Although, in actuality, we can only invest up to a certain amount because, of course, we're already at our max with Ireland. However, if we indeed do help them win this war, then that maximum will increase tremendously. So, let's go and manufacture some weapons so that we can sell them. Also, before we do any selling or anything of that nature, we should check out to see if there is any property available and if I'm interested. There's a house in the Papal States that might be kind of nice. There is cashmere that we can get in the Himalayas. I'm gonna take that there. Yeah, we're sort of technically in the red, but we're gonna work on that. We're going to work on that very, very shortly. I am conscious, by the way, that we are approaching our maximum in a couple of these things. Yeah, we're at our max for luxury. In fact, let's go. What would it take to get an upgrade to luxury? Headquarters needs to be level 5 to get another upgrade to luxury. Well, that's a bummer. Okay, so I guess we just cannot buy any more houses. Either that, or if we want to get more houses, we just need to swap out some of our portfolio. Or not even houses, sorry, because that falls under real estate. But what I mean is that we could, sell off some pretty rubbish stuff and instead get some good stuff. Also, we cannot sell anything at the moment because Ireland is at war. That's fine. That's not a big deal. We can just sort of make do with that. I'm not sure if that has a production impact, but if it does, that sucks. But we'll stomach it for at least a while. Anyway, what was I going to do? I was going to sell off a bunch of weapons to Ireland. That's what I was going to do. Okay, sell them a bunch of weapons. That's 2,000. That's already 2,000 in their favor. I'm going to invest 1,400 and we get a house. Great. That's kind of nice. So that hasn't swung the war effort too much. Only a small investment of 3,000 bucks. But that's fine. We're going to be able to next turn and the turn after that and the turn after that, we're going to be able to invest at a lovely price of 9.2. Man, that is just, it's so great that we can sell weapons for a butt ton, really. Yep, I'm going to sell everything off again purely because I do not want to take the time to micromanage it. I know it could have an impact, but I'm not going to worry about it too much. Can't invest anymore, unfortunately, but I would if I could. I think it does have a production impact, you know? I'm pretty certain that we're not getting all of our stuff. Okay. Just imagine if at the very start of the game we had played it properly and we had invested in Brittany, and we'd helped them beat back France. Then we'd be in a great position, wouldn't we? We really would be. We'd be taking over France. It's not actually a huge problem because if someone attacks Lorraine, for example, then we could invest in Lorraine and maybe get them on side. You know, it's just looking for the opportunity to go to war with single province, or going up against a bigger enemy as a single province. Anyway, this is looking pretty good. Can we sell off our property or our whatever in Valencia, in Aragon, wherever it's called? I cannot sell it. So this is literally a dud. Until I actually buy access to the market, I cannot actually sell it. Okay, that is nonsense. I hate it. That's so dumb. But that is what it is. We will have to abide by it. Is there anything that we want to buy this turn? Sugar. I'm trying to like diversify my portfolio so that we're not, subject to the ebbs and flows of any one specific good. I guess that is what you could say. So I'm just going to occasionally buy the odd thing here and there. Exceeded the limit of the department. After you buy this property, it will not be profitable. Well, no then. I'll buy a house. Because seemingly we can only buy one property each turn. Which I think is totally nonsense. But that is what it is. I'm not the boss. I just play by the rules. We're going to go to the exchange. Sell off everything. Good. 16,000. I'm going to start saving up for the IMF. Because the IMF might not be next turn. But it could be the turn after that. And we've got to keep on our toes if we want to be in with a chance of scoring big. Anyway, ladies and gents, my name, of course, has been Orbital Potato. This has been Evil Bank Manager. Thank you very, very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.